Hi everybody and welcome to the 5-0 Gays. I'm in my little tent. Yay! Ooh, feel like a kid again. Is that good? You make yourself feel like a kid again? I remember when I was a kid, I used to make these pump tents, and we used to put a fan, a big old fan, those square fans, and we would take the light sheets and put books around it on the sides and turn on the fan, and then it would blow up like a little balloon. That was always a lot of fun, especially on those hot days. Those really hot days, you got the cool breeze of the fan. Nobody else enjoyed it except for the person that was underneath the tent. So that was usually me, because I always created it, so I always took advantage of that. Wow, Mike was not kidding. It does get kind of hot down here. Woo! Don't I feel like the only Chris Crocker? Leave Brittany alone! Oh, I'm sorry. I just yeah. Yeah, I just channeled Chris Crocker. Leave her alone. She's a human being. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to business. Timido, she had made a comment about getting to middle age, having midlife crisis. Wow, I think I started having midlife crisis when I was 30. Yeah, I didn't want to be 30. I wanted to be 20s, in my 20s all the rest of my life. And when I hit 30, I said I was going to be kicking and screaming, and I wasn't going to let 30 come. Here I am, a month from now, a couple of months from now, I'm going to be 40. Wow, that's a lot. But yeah, I've gone through midlife crisis, and that's one of the reasons why I went back to school, because I never actually ended up doing anything that I wanted to do. Which comes up to another good point, where somebody made a suggestion. The person's name is Ruin My Ass. I like your screen name. Well, well, their suggestion was, do we have any regrets now that we're in our middle ages? We're in our middle age. Do we have any regrets, of our past? And I think I have one major regret. I mean, I have a lot of regrets, but most of the stuff that I have done in my life is usually a learning experience. So I've grown from it, so I don't have regrets in that regard. But I think one major regret that I have is that I was never able to actually express myself fully to people and really come out and actually do something about anything. Let's say there was a rally. I would be the person, the wallflower towards the back. I never really did much in trying to be an activist or try to do something to make a change. I always went with the flow, and I think that's one of my regrets. I just wish I would have, for myself, could have done more for my community, for everybody, and go on from there. So I think that was a major regret that I have, because I think in getting involved, you get to meet people, you become socially active. And myself, I was very, very much a wallflower. I stood behind when I walked in, in a group of people. I always was the one behind. I mean, growing up, I started hanging out with these guys named David, and there was little David, there was cute David, there was David Starr and crazy David, and then there was me. I was quiet David, and everybody knew me as the quiet one, the one you had to look out for, because you got to be careful with those quiet ones. And sometimes it could be true, but I was quiet, David. I was the quiet one. So there you go. Ruined my ass. I put in your suggestion, and thank you very much because it went so well with what Timido was speaking about this week. As for Raul, GPS, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a car, but I have a friend who has GPS, and he actually has the female voice, and I always ask his wife, "You're not jealous that he has a woman telling him what to do?" And she starts laughing. But I really never heard the man's voice. I think I might have heard it in a commercial, but all I knew was the woman's voice. So, and she does sound a little bitchy sometimes. Make a left. Turn around. You're going the wrong way. Something like that. And yeah. Wow, it is getting hot in here. Whew. Is this how menopause feels? Wow. Well, anyway, guys, it's gonna be a long week, so I'm cutting this one a little short today. And Gina, I'm glad to see you back. I am glad you probably had a really great time in San Diego. Wonderful videos. Wonderful video. Yeah. So welcome back, and hopefully I'll see you guys next Friday. I'm still working on a couple of projects. This weekend is gonna be crazy, so hopefully I'll have some stuff for you guys. But right now I'm not gonna get any sleep, so I'll catch you guys next Friday. Te lo veo.